Hey folks, Ryan Donlin coming to you again this week with another Adams Uncommon Sense YouTube short. This one from chapter 10 of our book, Finding the Pearl. Hey, have you ever heard from anyone, avoid the teacher's lounge? That's where all the negative people go. Well, I would encourage you to ignore that advice if by chance you've heard it. Because there's always an opportunity for us in education, no matter how seasoned, to find the pearl in both people and situations. Let me just give you a couple examples. And by finding the pearl, it's like the pearl inside the oyster. It is something that's pretty sweet if you just look a little harder for it, and something of value. Okay, I think back many years. I was in the lounge, belly up to the trough of one of the veteran teachers, a career technical education teacher who had his feet up on the table. He was regaling tales of, I don't know if it was hunting, fishing. It was probably a tall tale or two. And in walks our assistant principal, Diane. And Diane said, "Mr. So-and-so, I was just," to him, "Mr. So-and-so, I was just in your classroom for an evaluation." And he said, "Oh, really? What were the kids doing?" She said, "Well, Mr. So-and-so, they were working really hard. They were on task. They didn't miss a beat." He goes, "Well, hey, in that case, how am I doing so far?" Uh-oh, probably not what you want to be doing, but there was a pearl in that wisdom. Imagine the fact that some of the best classroom control is evidenced when we have to step out for a moment or two. Now, I wouldn't suggest it, but to just think about the other pearls involved in that situation. You can laugh at yourself. I had a pearl. Don't do what that guy did. It was a good situation for me because I saw the humor in it and I learned a little bit from it. Now, there was another story I remember telling. I think I put it in another book. It didn't have to do with a person, but it was a situation. It was Seamus McMillan, a teacher, fictitiously, who in March, after St. Paddy's Day, after marching in a parade, he would go home and he had a small fenced-in yard in mid-Michigan. Lots of snow, just melted, and he had a big dog by the name of Zachary who had used the yard all winter, if you know what I mean. So pooper scooper in his hand, he started in a small little circle and spent hours moving outward from the center. And it was a big job, and one might contend a dirty job, but someone had to do it. The pearl, oh, that March fresh air. All the lesson planning he was able to do, the thinking that he was able to get done, and the notion that mid-Michigan, the clear air is a harbinger of good times to come. Folks, in our teaching lives, can we find the pearl in people and situations? I hope so. Please check out chapter 10. Let me know how it worked for you.